Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 971st day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 683,040 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,460 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 9 tanks, 30 armored combat vehicles, 51 artillery systems, 85 drones, 106 vehicles and 10 pieces of special equipment. The UK is donating an additional £120 million toward the Maritime Capability Coalition. The donation will finance the delivery of maritime drones, aerial and uncrewed boats, as well as surveillance radars to protect the grain corridor. The Russians launched 122 combat clashes and carried out 70 airstrikes, including 122 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 718 kamikaze drones and carried out 3,200 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports the increased use of one-way attack uncrewed aerial vehicles by Russia against Ukraine. In September 2024, Russia launched over 1,300 UAVs, the highest monthly number since the conflict began. Russia is expected to surpass this number in October. While it's uncertain if Russia can sustain this rate, it's expanding its capacity to conduct large-scale UAV attacks, supplementing Iranian supply with domestic production. Russia uses UAVs to target energy infrastructure and maintain pressure on Ukrainian air defense. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukrainian forces conducted a series of drone strikes on the night of October 21 to 22 targeting distilleries in Russia that reportedly manufacture products for the Russian military. South Korea may be considering directly sending weapons and intelligence personnel to Ukraine in response to the reported deployment of North Korean troops to Russia to participate in Russia's war in Ukraine. 36 world leaders, including from the People's Republic of China, PRC, India, South Africa, and Iran, arrived in Kazan, Republic of Tatarstan, for the 16th annual BRICS summit held from October 22 to 24, during which Russia will likely seek to establish mechanisms to enhance its war effort in Ukraine. A recent Russian opinion poll suggests that Russian President Vladimir Putin enjoys widespread support among Russian citizens, even though many do not agree with some of the Kremlin's policies, including about the war. Russian forces recently advanced in Kursk Oblast and near Kurakov and Vuhledar. Russian forces conducted multilateral military exercises with international partners. Iran hosted Russian and Omani naval forces as part of the IMEX 2024 naval drills, which took place between October 19 to 20 in the Indian Ocean. In Zelensky's nightly address, he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, crackdown on corruption in disability claims. Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council has addressed widespread corruption involving fraudulent disability claims by officials in customs, tax services, and local administrations. The system for assessing disabilities, especially through MSECs, will be overhauled with full digitalization. An audit of pension and benefit allocations for those exploiting the system is underway, with calls for swift action and personal accountability. Secondly, North Korean military involvement in Ukraine conflict. Zelensky warned of North Korea training 2 brigades of soldiers, potentially sending 12,000 troops to support Russia. He called for stronger international pressure on Pyongyang and emphasized that any country not actively opposing Russia's war is inadvertently aiding its continuation. Lastly, Prosecutor General resigns amid corruption probe. In the wake of investigations into corruption and inefficiencies within Ukraine's prosecution bodies, Prosecutor General Andriy Kostin submitted his resignation. The move comes as part of a broader effort to address internal corruption and uphold accountability within Ukraine's institutions. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.